you to behold with your abundant favor as your servants, whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of important tasks in this county and the Republic of Kenya. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our county, and of those whose interests you have committed to our charge. Amen. Honorable Clerk, check whether we have the quorum.
Honorable Speaker, quorum is not sufficient.
According to our standing orders number 35, which reads, a quorum of the county assembly or of a committee of the whole county assembly shall be third of its members. If there is not a quorum present when the chair is taken at the time appointed for a meeting of the county assembly, immediately after the saying of the prayer, the speaker shall order the bell be rung for 10 minutes. Let me ask the Sergeant at Arms to ring the bell for 10 minutes.
Honorable Deputy Whip, please whip the members into the chambers.
Honorable Speaker, quorum is now present.
Okay, let us have the order on the request paper.
Order number 1, administration of oath.
Next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Honorable members, I would like to recognize the presence of the pupils and teachers of St. Matthew's Primary School, Maraba Songo-Soba Ward in Tindiret constituency at the speaker's gallery. So I would like to give the honorable member from Songo-Soba or any other member from Tindiret to welcome the, thank you, Honorable Bet.
Honorable Speaker, thank you for this opportunity. I've stood up because I'm also a parent in the school. And I want to take this opportunity and honor to welcome the students and teachers of St. Matthew's Maraba to this County Assembly of Nandi. I want to say feel welcome. This is part of learning. And as pupils, I know you have a lot to learn on the legislation, leadership, and the conduct of this house. This is a house where honorable members from all the 30 counties who are given opportunity by the great people of Nandi to serve you. And you are part of those communities that you are represented here by the honorable member from Songo-Soba, Raymond Jelule. So on behalf of MCA of Songo-Soba, who is not with us now, but is joining us shortly, I want to say feel welcome, enjoy your learning, and may God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Bet. I will also like to welcome other members to also welcome the pupils and teachers and give award. Honorable Sarah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. May I also take this opportunity to welcome the learners from St. Matthew's Maraba all the way from Songo-Soba. So I should tell the teachers and the learners, feel welcome. We know very well that when you come here, you learn a lot. And you are our future leaders. So what you are seeing, which is going on now, we always say we learn by doing. And that is the best method of learning. So you'll be seeing what is happening and you'll be listening of what is going on. So it is not like another person who is just reading from the books, but for you, we are saying, welcome so much. What you have seen here and what you are going to see or hear, how members are participating, it will leave a mark and it will not be easy to forget. We know that we are our future leaders, both boys and girls. I, as a teacher, and also in the Department of Committee Education, so I should say teachers, welcome. What we want from you is that handle those learners. They are at your hands. It is like a butterfly which is placed on your hand. So it is either, you either squeeze it or you leave it to fly. So I am urging you that the performance always lies on the administration, the teachers, and even part of it is from the learners and the community. They are still very young. They rely so much on what the teachers are doing. So teachers handle those small learners so that they are future leaders, future doctors, and future MCS, and they are also future MPs, and even presidents in the coming future. Don't kill their dreams. Let them dream and make it possible in their life. Our president, His Excellency William, he dreamt of becoming a president when he was in Standard 4. Why not you now? You can have big dreams and you will achieve it. If you will it, you will have it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Sarah. Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for also giving me this opportunity, Honorable Speaker, to also welcome St. Mark's Maraba School from Songosoba, Honorable Speaker. We are very elated to welcome them to this great assembly of Nandi so that they can also learn what is happening in this assembly. On behalf of the members of the County Assembly, we want to invite the school. We are very proud of the school. We know they perform well, and I know we have future leaders in this team. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to urge them to work hard. We wish them well as they proceed with their academic endeavors. Otherwise, welcome to this assembly of Nandi. And I can see the Honorable Chelule, the member of the Songosoba, the largest Songosoba, is here with us, Honorable Speaker, so you can quote him some 1 minute so that he can welcome the students. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Before I give to the Honorable member of Songosoba, let us have Honorable Kogo.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for allowing me to also welcome teachers and pupils from Maraba in Tindred Ward, where is being represented by Honorable Chelule. Allow me on my behalf and the great people from Sangalo Keblonik to sincerely welcome pupils and teachers to this gallery so that they can learn. Just want to inform them that we were once pupils and we learned a lot during our debates. And I want to tell them that it's a normal debate that you undertake whenever you are in school. Just want to say that for you to be a future leader, just like us, embrace discipline. And normally I do say that discipline begets success. And if you want to be a successful person in future, you must be disciplined, obey your teachers, your parents, obey yourselves, and respect each and everyone. Otherwise, feel welcome and try to learn and be students or pupils who are keen online. Otherwise, feel welcome to Nandi County Assembly. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Kogo. Let us now have the member of Songosoba.
Mr. Speaker, I am indeed gratified to welcome pupils from St. Matthew's Maraba, a school which is in my ward. Welcome, pupils. I hope your visit here will enable you will pick something that will be beneficial to your lives. May I encourage you to work hard in your endeavors for a better future. Otherwise, may I conclude again by welcoming the pupils and teachers of St. Matthew's Maraba to this house. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chelule. Honorable Mosby.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to welcome your visitors, that is the teachers and pupils of St. Matthew's Maraba. And I want to say that, Mr. Speaker, this is one school in Tindred that is topping. It is when the competition was cutthroat. This is one of the schools that was doing quite well. I know with the coming of CBC, the aspect of exam has been scaled down, but it is not to say that the school is not doing well. It is doing quite well. And as a teacher who worked in Tindred for 12 years, I want to say that I'm proud, I feel proud when such young learners and fellow teachers come around to see what we are doing here. As for the teachers, I can only tell them that nothing is, there is no limit in this world. You can come out there and be leaders in this house someday. But of course, I'm not trying to say that in 2027, no, after 2032 and beyond, because I might tell a teacher to come and vie to remove Honorable Chelule. Honorable Chelule is there to stay and is doing a very good job for you people. And before you settle there, Honorable Chelule has been telling us that you are around. And I just want to say, I don't know whether there's a speaker from Committee of Education has spoken, but I want to say we are really proud of you as a member of Committee of Education. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Mosbey. Maybe I will just give the last chance to Mr. Nicholas, Honorable Nicholas, so that we close that chapter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to join you and the whole House in welcoming the pupils from, I understand, Maraba Preparatory or Maraba Primary School.
St.
Matthews, that is in Maraba, Songosoba Ward. I also want to challenge the pupils seated over there that the teacher leading the team was once my teacher at Kabimit Primary School. So me seated here is a product of Madam Mrs. Moyo, who is leading the team. So I do welcome you to Nandi County Assembly, and I hope you will get to learn something before you leave this house. So you're most welcomed, and you have a good teacher in the name of Madam Mrs. Moyo. Asanteni, karibu.
Thank you, honorable members, for the welcoming remarks that you've given to the teachers and pupils of St. Matthews. Let us have the next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Next order.
Order number 8, motion.
Yes, Honorable Sum.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I wish to move a motion that this House adopts the Lands, Environment and Natural Resources Committee report on change of land use proposal for establishment of Chepterwoi and Kapsabet KMTC, and also land exchange proposal for expansion of sewerage treatment plant laid on the table of the House on 20th May 2025. Honorable Speaker, the Sectoral Committee on Lands, Environment and Natural Resources is established pursuant to provisions of Standing Order number 194, which includes investigate, inquire into, and report on all matters sewerage treatment plan. And the signatures are such shown in page 4, Honorable Speaker, for those members who are present in the committee meeting. Background information on the proposals. Honorable Speaker, on the 1st October of 2024, the County Assembly received from the Department of Lands, Physical Planning, Housing, Environment and Natural Resources and Climate Change a document titled Approval of Nandi County Spatial Plan and the Kenya Informal Informal Settlement Project, KISIP. The document contained the following: subdivision and change of land use for parcel number Nandi/Chepterwai/104 to Kenya Medical Training College. The County Executive Department of Lands, Physical Planning, Housing, Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change submitted that a parcel of land located within Chepterwai Training Center measured approximately 2.9 acres. It is owned by the county government of Nandi and is utilized as a cattle crush. The proposal was to transfer part of that land, which is 2.4 acres, to national government for the establishment of Kenya Medical Training College, and the remaining piece, which is 0.5 acres, to be retained by the county government, Department of Agriculture and Cooperative Development. B, proposed site for Kenya Medical Training College, Kapsabet. The Department of Lands, Physical Planning, Housing, Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change submitted a proposal regarding cessation of land to the national government for the establishment of the Medical Training College within Kapsabet Municipality, adjacent to the Kapsabet County Referral Hospital. The county government was to cede a portion of land, which is 3 acres, at the dam site next to the hospital to facilitate the establishment of the college. On 29 January 2025, the County Assembly received a proposal for the land exchange program to expand Kapsabet Municipality Sewerage Treatment Plan. The proposal was founded on the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2019 that requires every municipality to provide efficient and quality services to its people. Kapsabet Municipality, which covers an area of approximately 176 kilometers square, is rapidly urbanizing and therefore attracting a variety of investments opportunities, including but not limited to manufacturing, housing, trade, commerce, and institutions that require support infrastructure to enhance their performance and output. That the county government of Nandi had aligned its programs and objectives within the bottom-up economic transformative agenda, that is the PETA, initiative in the areas of settlement, housing, primary health care, manufacturing, and food production. The municipality had been identified as the epicenter for implementation of the programs, hence the need to support the investments with sustainable physical infrastructure. A functional sewer rediculation system was among the infrastructure that were identified as one of the keys to successful implementation of the projects. The department also noted that the current sewer treatment plan, which sits on approximately 11 acres, was designed to serve a population of 3,000 households, which is inadequate to serve the current population within the municipality, which stands at 32,000 households. Additionally, provision of functional sewer system is inevitable for increasing urbanization and service demand. In view of the above, the county government sought to expand the sewerage treatment plant located at Iruru area within Kapsabet Municipality. The land surrounding the treatment plant is a gazetted government forest, which was proposed to gather for the expansion. Cognizant that the forest cover is key to mitigating impacts of climate change and to avoid depletion of forest cover in the process of expanding the sewerage treatment plant, the county government identified an equivalent parcel of land, that is parcel number Nandi/Apkangani/2063, which measures approximately 30 acres. The land was identified as convenient for the same function as it is located adjacent to Kimondi Forest, another government gazetted forest. The property is situated to the left of the road from Kapsasur to Samo, just after Kaptobongen Primary School, about 1.5 kilometers to the left of Kaptoroi Junction within Kiptuya location. It is approximately 6 kilometers west of Kapsabet municipality in Nandi County. The land is irregularly shaped, gently sloping and fenced with wooden poles and barbed wire. Valuation was done on the land based on the appraisal and valuation manuals published by the Institute of Surveyors of Kenya, and a report dated 6th May 2024, and the land was valued at Kenya shilling 70 million. Honorable Speaker, public views and memoranda. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Article 196(1) of the Constitution, Section 87(1) A-B of the County Government Act 2012 and Section 3C, and second schedule of the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011, the committee invited stakeholders and the general public to a public participation forum that was held on the following dates. On Monday, 7th April 2025 at Chepterwai Center. Secondly, on Monday, 12th May 2025 at Iruru Forest, Kapsabet Ward, and on the same day that's on Monday, 12th May 2025 at Farao in Kiptuya Ward. And also on Monday, 12th May 2025 at Kipchoge Complex. The members of the public were also invited to forward written views and memoranda to the clerk of the county assembly through the assembly's postal address, and also through and delivery to the office of the clerk, county assembly buildings at Kapsabet, and through the county assembly's official email, which were to be received on or before Tuesday, 8 April 2025, for subdivision and change of land use proposal for parcel number Nandi Chepterwai 104 for establishment of Kenya Medical Training College. The committee also set Monday, 12 May 2025 at 5 p.m. as the deadline for submission of memoranda on the lands exchange proposal on parcel number Nandi/Kapkangani/2063 and part of Iruru Forest and change of land use proposal for establishment of Kenya Medical Training College at Kapsabet. During the public participation at Chepterwai, the committee received the following submissions from various stakeholders and members of the public on subdivision and change of land use proposal for parcel number Nandi/Chepterwai/104 for the establishment of the KMTC. Honorable Speaker, the submissions of the views and the opinions of the public were captured as stated in page number 9. During the public participation held at Farao in Kiptuya Ward, the committee collected the following information. One member of the public, Mr. Patrice Kiblagat, noted that the land at Farao, being swampy, is good for forestation as no other public facility can be erected on that land. Another member of the public, Mr. Jonathan Gitur, supported the exchange proposal, adding that the land is at risk of encroachment and misuse by the private individuals. Therefore, forestation is a good way of securing the land. Mr. Gitur added that the move will promote a clean environment and mitigate the impacts of climate change. That the land is good for forestation as there is a river that passes through it. This will increase the survival of the trees as the water will be used to irrigate them during dry seasons. One Mr. Kefa Masika informed the committee that the majority of the members of the public support the forestation of the land, but brought to the attention of the members that the move will result in various negative impacts that will need to be considered by the national and the county governments. That the forest will result in human-wildlife conflict. Having a forest next door will attract wild animals that are destructive to livestock and crops. There is a public school inside the land, that is Farao ECD Center. Deforestation of the land will impact learning and access to education for children from families living around the forest. There will be increased insecurity as the forest will turn into a hiding place for criminal elements. Again, the youth have been utilizing the area for sports and other recreational activities in that field. Number 5, in view of the above negative impacts, the residents made the following submissions to the committee for reconsideration by the county government: that they have no objection to transfer the county government land at Farao to Kenya Forest Service for forestation purposes, that the county government allocates land for relocation of the families surrounding the forest land to provide more space for expansion of the forest land, that in the event of the relocation of families surrounding the forest land, the county government considers compensation for expenses associated with relocation. And finally, D, that the residents of Farao support the land exchange proposal for expansion of the sewerage treatment plant within Kapsabet municipality. Honorable Speaker, committee recommendations. The committee, having carefully dissected the change of land use proposal for establishment of Chepterwoi and Kapsabet KMTCs and land exchange proposal for expansion of sewerage treatment plant, and considering the above public and stakeholder submissions, make the following recommendations. 1, that this House approves the subdivision and change of land use proposal for parcel number Nandi/Chepterwoi/104 for establishment of Kenya Medical Training College. Number 2, that this House approves change of land use proposal for conversion of land at the dam site for establishment of Kenya Medical Training College, Kapsabet. And number 3, that this House approves the land exchange proposal, that this House approves the land exchange program on parcel number Nandi/Kangani/2063 and part of Iruru Forest for expansion of the sewerage treatment plant. Honorable Speaker, the annexures contained in this report are as follows. Annexure number 1, subdivision and change of land use proposal for parcel number Nandi/Chepterwoi/104 for establishment of Kenya Medical Training College. Change of land use proposal for conversion of land at the dam site for establishment of Kenya Medical Training College, Kapsabet, and land exchange program on parcel number Nandi/Kangani/2063 and part of Iruru Forest for expansion of sewerage treatment plant. Annexure number 2, notice of public participation and submission of memorandums on change of land use proposal. Number 3, public participation attendance register. Number 4, written public views and memoranda. And annexure number 5, minutes of adoption of the committee report on change of land use and exchange proposals. Honorable Speaker, this is a very, very, very important report because it is geared towards expansion of the sewerage in our municipality and also establishment of 2 medical training colleges, that is Chepterwoi and Kapsabet. And I want to urge this House to support this report in consideration of the developments that it will come with. And again, also, Honorable Speaker, we've captured the concerns. This report captures the concerns of the members of the public. Like the members of the public who are who participated in the public participation for the Iruru Forest. They pointed it out clearly that yes, they accepted the proposal, but the site where the sewer should be expanded should not be that site that borders where the people reside or where the people live. But they had no problem if the site is identified as inside the forest, far away from the people. So I urge this House to support these proposals because it will create the necessary developments in our county so that people can live well within our municipality, and also our students can join the medical training colleges that are going to be established. These projects also, Honorable Speaker, will come in with to create employment for our youth who are eagerly looking for opportunities for employment. So I urge this House to support this proposal because it will improve the developments in our county. Honorable Speaker, I urge this House to support this proposal. And I now welcome my deputy, Honorable Lucy Chepkemba-Tololei, to second this motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand to second this motion, and before that, I want to echo the efforts done by the Committee on Lands, led by my able chair, Silas Sum, for the good report that you gave us. And I'm urging the House also to adopt this report the way it is, because it is a good report. And first of all, welcome St. Matthew's Primary School to this House. And if you look at the report, Honorable Speaker, more so the proposal of establishment of Chepterwai and Kapsabet KMTCs, you will find out that, Honorable Speaker, in Mosop, for example, we don't even have one KMTC. And this proposal to establish one in Chepterwai is good, and it is welcome so much. If you look at the population in Kapsabet municipality, Mr. Honorable Speaker, it is growing very fast. And we really need to expand the sewerage. And I attended the public participation, and the views that have been captured by the report from the public are so genuine. And you, as the area MCA there, you are also there. And it is good for us to really adhere to the views of the public and listen to the people and do the way they want, so that they can give us room to expand the sewerage. Otherwise, I want to second this motion and urge the House to adopt. Thank you.
Honorable members, now that the motion has been seconded, I would like to put that this House adopts Lands, Environment and Natural Resources Committee report on change of land use proposal for establishment of Chepterwai and Kapsabet KMTCs, and land exchange proposal for expansion of sewage treatment plan laid on the table of the House on 20th May 2025. Honorable members, the floor is open for debate. Honorable Kogo, Honorable Chelule.
Mr. Speaker, as a member of the committee and having participated in the respective public participations that were held in respect of this motion, I am convinced that the report as read out by the chairman is proper, and I have no choice but to support it.
Thank you, Honorable Chelule. Honorable Kogo.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this juncture to contribute on the adoption of this motion. Honorable Speaker, first and foremost, I want to thank the Committee on Lands, led by the Chair, Honorable SOM. Mr. Speaker, this is one of the major items that we need, especially in this county. And I want to fully support that the establishment of Kenya Medical Training College in Chepterwai is one of the biggest achievements in as much as it will serve the entire country, but I'm proud to be one of those immediate beneficiaries as this establishment of Chepterwai KMTC is coming from the larger Mosov, which consists of 7 wards. So I want to say that, honorable members, it will be a mileage for all of us. And I want to urge the entire House so that we adopt and give an opportunity. In fact, it's long overdue. Chepterwai as one of the biggest hospitals there, and coming up with this medical training college will assist those students who would like to take medical courses around this country. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to say that I fully support and I urge that the implementation of this be as soon as possible. Honorable Speaker, I support. Thank you.
Honorable Rotich.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. Allow me to stand and applaud the good work done by the Committee of Lands on this report on matters change of land use. Honorable Speaker, KMTC is one of the crucial institutions in Kenya currently. We have witnessed tremendous growth in the 2 MTCs that exist currently in Nandi, one in Kaptumo and one in Mosoriot. Mosop sub-county is one of the oldest sub-counties. That's when this MTC is established in the near future after the change of land use, it will boost the economy of that particular region, Honorable Speaker. We know initially we had the area member of parliament already suggesting that, you know, he is ready to have resources allocated for the construction of that particular facility. One of the biggest challenges that was there was availability of land. With this report going through in this particular House, Honorable Speaker, it will pave way, it will give room for the beginning of the other process to ensure that we have this KMTC constructed at Chepterwai. And I know the area member of County Assembly, she is a happy person because it improves so many things in that particular region. Apart from attracting quite a number of students from across Kenya, it will improve the economy of that particular region. I know as we speak, you know, if we have people who are following currently this one, they are ready to now buy the land around there, you know, for construction of houses, you know, in order to accommodate the growing town that is coming. Chepterwai, famously known as Nyayo, Honorable Speaker, I know even that MTC will be called Nyayo MTC because, you know, that is the name of that particular place. We have already an existing hospital, Chepterwai, the famous Chepterwai. It's a good facility. There's another huge structure that is upcoming on that particular area. It will assist this MTC in terms of accommodating the number of students that will be there during their practicals. Kapsabet, likewise, Honorable Speaker, we have seen our facility here growing tremendously. Kapsabet is growing rapidly. Outside this, our assembly here, Honorable Speaker, you can see the housing being done by our president. we cannot miss to have a KMTC around. And on top of that, the sewage system treatment plan is crucial. A town like this that is growing day in, day out, it requires a sewage treatment plan. And I remember very well, there was a day when we had a discussion with my good friend here on the issue of sewerage. You know, on the land issue of the change of land on matters, the area from, the gentleman from Giptuya. I know for today, you know, he's happy because he was worried. He was worried on these issues of sewage system being done. But for this case, Kapsabet is in need of a sewage system. And without a land to do the construction of the same, it cannot happen. I support this motion in totality, Honorable Speaker. Let's support it to ensure that the next phase of process of the exchange will now begin. Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Rotich. Honorable Kevolwe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to contribute on this important motion. The report that has been given by our able chair on land use. Mr. Speaker, I'm one of the members who represent the ward that has been, the ward that actually life of my people touches so much. Mr. Speaker, we did the public participation. The Wananchi there agreed that they will give the government its land to continue with the land exchange program, but they put into consideration the points that the chairman has said here, that it has to be adhered to, so that they don't want where there is that conflict between the KFS, the Kenya Forest Service, and the Mwananchi, because there will be some other issues that will develop after that land has been utilized maximally. So, Mr. Speaker, for any town to grow, for anywhere, you must have a proper sewerage. So to me, I support, but I support on humanitarian ground. So long as there is that humanitarian ground, I don't object to anything. So I stand to support the report.
Thank you, the member from Kiptuya, the member from Honorable Kagoni.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity to contribute to this excellent report by the Chair and the Committee of Lands for establishment of KMTCs, exchange program, and the expansion of the sewage. Honorable Speaker, is of no doubt the new housing facilities that are being erected in Chemundu and Mgwen constituency here in Kapsabet, and both of them are actually in Kapsabet, requires an expansion automatically of sewage. Like the members have said, for this place to expand, everything needs to expand. So I'm glad that the people of Farao, I'm not familiar with that area very much, but they are supporting the expansion of sewage. And during public participation, they requested to be relocated. So I'm hopeful that the department, together with the committee, have put in place strategies on how, once this passes the House, because we are going to support it, of how they're going to take care of the community and the request that they had. Honorable Speaker, I think we are the only county headquarters without a KMTC out of the 47 counties. So this is a great move that KMTC is coming to Kapsabet, a place where a county referral is, but there is no KMTC. So this is a great move that KMTC is coming to Kapsabet, and we hope that the land will be big enough, because a lot of people in Nandi County will be sending their children here. So let them build a bigger KMTC that can house all the trainees or departmental heads in KMTC, so that if the one in Aldai or the one in Mosoriot does not provide any training, they don't need to go to any other county. They can come here to Kapsabet. So I'm requesting that the one that is built here in Kapsabet, because it's the county headquarters, is able to host all the faculties in medical field, so that all the other ones that are not there, they can be hosted here. I stand to support. Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you, Honorable Kaguni. Honorable Mosby.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also stand to support this report by the Committee for Lands. Mr. Speaker, when you look at the report, it's covering a number of areas, the 2 KMTCs, the sewage expansion at Iruru, and also there is settlement of the people of Farao in Kiptuya Ward. Mr. Speaker, I'm not a member of Lands Committee, but during that particular day, you, as my neighboring MCA, invited me to attend the public participation, and also the chair also invited me. And I want to say, this is a report that has been done very well. It has got a lot of content, which, in my opinion, perhaps, it could have been divided into even 3 reports, so that the matters can be delved into separately. But nonetheless, we realize one thing, Mr. Speaker. When we visited the Iruru, where the sewage is supposed to be expanded, the residents were furious. And it appeared that the executive had not done a proper public participation. The residents were almost literally sending us back because the public participation was done at Eliud Kipchoge complex, so that the actual residents, the neighborhood of this sewage, were apparently not aware. But we managed to talk to them, and that is why the chairman has ably captured their concern, because they are concerned about what the animals speak from the sewage, that the sewage is open and animals can get into that place and can pick even diseases from the sewage. They also requested that the sewage that is being led down there should be treated properly. Those are genuine concerns, Mr. Speaker. Otherwise, when you look at all the other aspects, it was very smooth, the process. While we were at Farao, the area for Honorable Kevolwe, the residents were happy. They received us quite well, and they are happy with this exchange, because for them, they are going to go into a better land. And I think they deserve it, because, Mr. Speaker, when you look at where they are now, it is more or less like a wetland. It is very cold. It is dumpy. Even the public facility that is there, the ECDE, it doesn't deserve for a modern day resident of Nandi to be there. So these residents actually, as we pass this exchange program, they should be resettled as fast as possible. Mr. Speaker, as we all celebrate about a KMTC in the Great Mosop, I should use that term, because the oldest, allegedly the oldest constituency, now getting a a KMTC. Even here in Kapsabet, we are happy because the rats that have been running through the hospital, the county referral hospital, Mr. Speaker, you know, even the chairman for health has been accused on many occasions that he has not done enough in that hospital. But the actual problem is the fact that the dump site is located just behind the hospital building. So this exchange program is going to solve the problem that we've had, where the patients next door are just there, and you have a dump site. You have those birds, the marabou, stock, whatever, those birds. They are around there, lurking around, waiting for anything that is thrown there so that they can go and forage. So, Mr. Speaker, this is an idea that should have come long time ago in order to solve this number of problems. So, Mr. Speaker, my parting thought is that our public participation should be done better, Mr. Speaker. That one is something I appeal to the various committees for the various sectors, that when an executive does public participation, it should be done thoroughly, so that when we go for our public participation, it will be smooth sailing and we get the true facts on the ground. Mr. Speaker, I support this report. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Mosby. Honorable Sarah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also arise, okay, to give my contribution on the motion. So I'm also on the supporting side. When we talked of KMTC at Kapsabet, so actually this is the headquarters. We have the dump site just adjacent to our referral hospitals. The way other members have talked about it, that had been bringing a lot of troubles and chaos to the hospitals. So I can also say that anyway, it is a good place to have something better, like now the KMTC, because the nurses will be just moving to the hospital for their practical classes. So I would also add that even though all these things is clustered in the LAN, okay, the chair LAN, so I think that after us passing this, your work is done. All these things will go to the departments. Yeah, the KMTCs will go to the Department of Health, and then also the other ones will go to the municipality, especially the expansion of the sewerages. Maybe you will remain with that one for the environment, taking back the forest to the other side. So having in mind that the KMTC will carry a population, young and energetic, so it will also mean we expand also fields for social amenities for them, playing grounds and so on, because these are the young people that will come for their training. So, and I also pray that the dam site in Kapsabet has been doing double work. It is also the cemetery. So I hope that when we shall have these constructions of maybe the hostels and whatever, our students will not be haunted by the spirits of the dead that are just living at just in that side. Yeah. It is true, it has been happening in various places. It is not a wonder. I was in a school whereby we were being haunted because we were just, the dome was just adjacent to some grave sites. So during the nights, there were chaos. So yes, let me hope that this one now, it will be
Point
good.
of order, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Yes, what is the point of order?
On the accuracy of fact, Mr. Speaker. I don't know, Mr. Speaker, if you allow this to pass, that that dump site has been acting as a cemetery also, Mr. Speaker. It is not fair. And if the honorable member has got facts that it has been acting as a cemetery, then, Mr. Speaker, we should institute a report, or rather, you should give directions so that that is either established or the honorable member withdraws, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, Honorable Mosbe, going by the report, it is part of the dam site that is being seeded for the KMTC. It is not the whole parcel. And it is on fact that part of that dam site has the cemetery on it. So that is true. I can confirm that. But it is just part of the dam site that is being seeded for the construction of the KMTC. Continue, Honorable Sarah.
Okay, thank you, Speaker, for saving me from from Honorable Mosbe. So anyway, Mosbe comes from Kaptumo Kaboi. But I and the Speaker of the day, we were vegetated and generated in this town. So we know very well about this town. So any other time we talk about what is happening in this town, have it. We are giving you the correct things. So another thing is that I'm also happy about the KMTC that will be constructed in Chepterwai. So Chepterwai will have development. At the same time, business, there will be business realized in Chepterwai. So a chair of health. So you work very hard to have more hospital because the population of students will be growing and they will need enough hospitals for their practicals. It is not only having a KMTC, but we put in consideration where will they go for their practicals. So it needs us also to thinking along the other side of having an equipped hospital for them to have their classes fully as it should be done. So, and about we have this one now whereby from Kiptuya, Farao, I have heard that the name is Farao, that we are now having, we shall have our forest in the other end. So we have heard about the challenges that have come up, about all the wild animals and so on. Those are just challenges that will be overcome. As time goes, when the trees are growing, challenges will be overcome. And if we fear those challenges, we shall not develop. We have at times to face the challenges because everywhere we have challenges. Even we have people who are adjacent to the forest, like Iruru. We have people living just adjacent to that forest of Iruru. But they have adapted on how to live even with those wild animals. So for Kiptuya side, I think everything will be okay. So I'm here to support the motion, especially for the KMTC and the expansion of the sewerages. The population is growing. People are eating day and night. We need a place because for a human being, anything living, as we eat, we also need to do what? Yes, dispose of the waste. So the population is growing, and this generation are eating a lot of GMOs, so they need where to dispose. So the sewage has to be done what? To be expanded. The population is growing, sewage also to do what? To grow. Thank you very much. I support.
Thank you, Honorable Sarah. Honorable Bet.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for this opportunity. I'm learning a few things from some honorable members, including Honorable Sarah, that as we eat a lot, we need to expand our sewerage. I'm also learning that there is somewhere called Farao. Hope it's not an incitement. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the committee for the serious work they have done. And indeed, Mr. Speaker, if you look at our Constitution of 2010, Chapter 5 on land and environment, Article 60 of our Constitution explains very well on management of land. that should be used in a manner that is efficient, equitable, and productive. Mr. Speaker, sir, these three key items that is listed in this motion today, that is the 2 KMTCs and our sewerage system, are components that can spur economic growth. The growth of every town, expansion of every town, lies on the kind of sewerage they do have. Even the donor fundings that we receive, what they looked at is the sewerage system that a town has. And I want to support that we seed off these lands for the purposes of expansion of sewerage. Mr. Speaker, I know you are an area MC and you are a resident of this Kapsabet municipality. I know initially there was a prayer from the public on the disposal of this sewerage. And I want to thank you for moderating and ensure that without sewerage, we cannot expand this town. This is one of the towns that is developing at a very high rate. Mr. Speaker, as we speak today, we have 2 KMTCs in Nandi County, with a huge population of over 986,000. And with putting up of these 2 key institutions, KMTC, both here in Kapsabet and Masop, not only will change the economy of Nandi, not only that it will increase money in our pockets, it's also going to assist parents within this county in cutting down the cost of houses. You can imagine a situation where a student from Nandi was to go to Mombasa to rent a house to live and food. And the same student is admitted in Chepterwai or Kapsabet. Students can commute from their respective homes to the learning institution. So, Mr. Speaker, this is a game changer. And as an assembly, we should support this motion in totality. I urge you, honorable members, that we support this motion as one way of ensuring we foster development in our county. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to support.
Honorable Majority Leader, and then we have the right of reply from the mover of the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to also support the motion by Honorable Sum, who is the chair for lands and climate change. Honorable Speaker, this is a very it's a matter which has been a long waited, Honorable Speaker, the way my colleague MCs have raised. Honorable Speaker, when you look at these three change of use, Honorable Speaker, that is one for Kapsabet, Chepterwai, and the one for expansion of sewerage, Honorable Speaker. These are very important component in our county, Honorable Speaker, because one, Honorable Speaker, Kapsabet, Honorable Speaker, is a very old town and has been lying without any public institution, Honorable Speaker. And I'm happy that when we see this land, Honorable Speaker, so that an MTC spill in Kapsabet, Honorable Speaker, it will enhance the growth of this town, Honorable Speaker. When you go to Mosoriat, Honorable Speaker, currently, Honorable Speaker, you find that Mosoriat is growing rapidly, Honorable Speaker, because of the institutions which are there. One, MTC University, Koitalel University, and even the Mosoriat Teachers College, Honorable Speaker. So I'm happy that, Honorable Speaker, we will be having a college in Kapsabet, which is the headquarters of County of Nandi, so that it can also enhance the crowd of town, this Kapsabet, Honorable Speaker. Number 2, Honorable Speaker, the sewerage, Honorable Speaker, and I'm happy that the senior ranking member here, Honorable Kavolwe, is supporting unanimously this expansion, Honorable Speaker. Is, you know, Honorable Speaker, we have been having problem in where to expand this sewerage, Honorable Speaker. And you know, you find that this sewerage which is currently in Kapsabet, Honorable Speaker, it was for 1960s, 1970s, which is 50 years down the line, Honorable Speaker. So when we expand the sewerage, Honorable Speaker, the way Honorable Sarah said, and I don't want to go by her terms, Honorable Speaker, because she has put clearly on how we can expand that sewerage, Honorable Speaker. I think this also will help the growth of town, Honorable Speaker. When you go to town like Nairobi, Eldoret, Honorable Speaker, they have good sewerage system whereby it will allow it will create that the town not being polluted, Honorable Speaker. And I'm happy that the team for that Barao team, I can see there is really a sign. In fact, it's the leading in this report, Honorable Speaker, they sign in support of this sewerage, Honorable Speaker. And I thank the senior member, Honorable Gavolwe, because of engaging those residents very well so that they can understand what is the purpose of this sewerage, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, some of the projects requires that as members of the County Assembly, we support so that we can get even the services, the good services as part of the residents of this great county, Honorable Speaker. And I know you're also part of the members who are happy because you are getting an MTC. The way Honorable Tolole, Honorable Speaker, and as members from Mosop, we currently don't have any MTC across the Mosop. This is the first MTC, and we will support 100% so that people will enjoy the services close, Honorable Speaker. I'm happy that we are having students here when they are observing what we are doing at this time, Honorable Speaker. I know in the next 10 years or 15 years, these students will be going to MTC to start the courses of nurses, COs, clinical officers. And I know some of them will join Chepterwai, some will join Kapsabet, some will join Kobuchai, and some will join Mosoria. And the way Honorable Peter said, that some of our students have been suffering because of challenges of paying rent in various places. And when they come to closer, you might find that rent in Kapsabet is cheaper as opposed to Nairobi, as opposed to Mombasa. So these students will get the services closer to their homes, Honorable Speaker. And lastly, Honorable Speaker, I'm happy on one of the comments from one of the members of the public in Chepterwai who said, we can even seed more land and relocate a cattle dip around the hospital, Honorable Speaker, because you cannot find a cattle dip being closer to the hospital, Honorable Speaker. So I want to support that member of the public who said we can still seed more land to the MTC so that we can create a cattle dip somewhere else, Honorable Speaker. I can give an example of Kabiet, factory Kabiet NCC, Honorable Speaker, and I'm happy that last week I brought even some milk. Some of the members tested the milk of the Nandi County Creameries, Honorable Speaker. And that NCC happened because we seeded the land which was meant for the dip so that we can relocate the dip to somewhere else and we get an NCC operating, Honorable Speaker. And I'm happy that it is a landmark project. It is a game changer in Kabiet, Honorable Speaker. Today, there was a test run on the issue of Mala, which I think I'll bring also tomorrow so that members can test, Honorable Speaker, the Mala from Kabiet, Honorable Speaker, so that members can see the work we are doing to support our people to get the services, Honorable Speaker. Otherwise, Honorable Speaker, because of time, I want to urge members to support this, and we also want the lands, the public lands, which maybe have been converted to some other things, Honorable Speaker. And I'm happy about the chairman. Even the speaker himself was leading from the front yesterday to ensure that, I think some days ago, to ensure that the public land which has been encroached by the people is ceded to the government so that we can get some services from the government, Honorable Speaker. Otherwise, I want to support and urge the members to support this, and I want to thank the Committee of Lands. And I can see from the senior member himself, the senior member in this house, he endorsed 100% this report, Honorable Speaker. So I support and urge the members to support. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Leader. Let us have the right of reply from the mover.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this last opportunity to say something about this motion. First of all, I want to thank this Honorable House for the contributions that it has made over this motion. I want also to thank the honorable members, especially honorable member for Giptuya and honorable member for Kapsabet Ward, because these are the sites where we went for public participation, and they were so friendly, and they were able to talk to the people, to talk to the wananchi, so that they did not oppose the developments, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to assure the House that the Committee on Lands will oversight the implementation of these programs, and more so capture the opinions and the interests of the people or the members of the community, especially those who are in Parao, who were requesting for relocation to somewhere else, and also to the neighborhood of Iruru sewerage plant, so that their concerns can be captured during the implementation of these projects. Otherwise, I urge this House to support this motion, and we will implement it in the good way possible. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable members, for the debate. I now put the question that this House adopts the Lands, Environment and Natural Resources Committee report on change of land use, proposal for establishment of Chepterwai and Kapsabet KMTCs, and land exchange proposal for expansion of the sewerage treatment plant laid on the table of the House on 20th May 2025. As many as of the same opinion say aye. Aye. As many as of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 9, adjournment.
Honorable members, this House stands adjourned until Tuesday afternoon.